Hey everybody, I am the Creative Lady and this is Nappylicious TV. In today's video, I want to do a little Tough Talk Tuesday, not just for you, but for me as well. So it is officially 10:49 p.m. on Tuesday, February 26, 2019. I've been asleep already because I was so tired after work. Because if you follow me on Instagram, my partner in creativity and 100% person in the building, our plant manager, helped me to upholster or reupholster some of the chairs in the auditorium. Basically, kids, I don't know, just rip up the cushions in the chairs. And over the years, he and I have collaborated together to repair those things. Now, those things are not in our job description, none of it. But because we have both been in the building for a number of years, well over 10 years, myself, since 2001, we have a vested interest in, keeping the building nice. So we work together. We've known each other for a very long time. He's the one who had me up on that skyjack thing when I was putting up that holiday tree. That's him. He is a good friend of mine, a co-worker. We don't hang out on after work, but just as a work relationship, it's excellent, and I love those type relationships. So I was exhausted after work, so I came straight in and went to sleep. Didn't take a nap, I went to sleep. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. But I just want to acknowledge my plant manager for always going the extra mile to help me and anyone else who needs help. But anyway, y'all, so the tough talk, when I was sleeping and I was coming out of my sleep, I started to just feel some things. And like I said, one of them was gratitude for my plant manager. Y'all, where is my camera? I think it's here. For my plant manager who, like I said, always helps. I'm always grateful for people who are helpful, because that is the way that I live my life. To be helpful. It's easy to be negative and just bitter and miserable, but that is not who I am. Have I ever been there? Not in full-fledged 100% mode, but being a human, of course I've experienced a lot of feelings and emotions, but thank God that I'm able to snap out of it. You know what I mean? Whether it's unplugging from whatever is surrounding me, and these days and times, if it's social media or whatever, just get back to focus, So I was feeling gratitude and being thankful. Also grateful for the fact that I don't suffer from those type feelings of envy and jealousy and things like that. I posted a repost from, I think Earthquake, the comedian, had posted something on his timeline on Instagram, and I'll try to link it down below. So I know Cat Williams, the comedian, said if you don't have X number of haters, you ain't doing a good job. In comedy, that's great, but in real life, who wants to have haters? But they're out there, and we have to coexist with people who may not have our best interest at heart. Even sometimes if it's someone that might be in your circle that is really wishing bad things for you. Sometimes you can have some Judases around you, those people who are going to betray you in your inner circle, and you're thinking that they might have your best interest at heart, but they don't. Being an only child, I've always had that block around me that I don't let too many people in here. I'll let you maybe within my little semicircle, but very, very, very few people are going to get close enough to me to be able to damage me. And I say damage in terms of deep betrayal, because the ones closest to you will be the ones who will betray you and hurt you the most. Have I been there? Yes. Way back in the day, I've posted videos, I don't know what channel it was on, about workplace relationships that went bad. So I learned my lesson years ago about workplace relationships, but I still try to, be engaged and present in workplace relationships and engagements. you know, with a healthy balance. You can't just I can't just go to work and just be stoic and you know, whatever. But there are times that I want to be, but I can't. But because my job as the librarian, I have to interact with everyone. I am there to help parents, students, teachers, faculty, administrators, visitors who come into the building, people who call on the phone, and everything else in between. And for me, sometimes it goes unappreciated or assumingly being unappreciated, but thank goodness I am able to appreciate my own life. I'm not someone who needs that pat on the back from someone. Don't need it. I don't know if that's part of my upbringing, being an only child and, you know, just having my own little world, but I've never needed the accolades or the approval from other people. And I did not care whether someone liked me or not, because I felt like when a person knows that you're depending on them to validate you, that gives them the power over you in some way, you know? Now this video might be all over the place. I really want to talk about something else, but I want to really do Tough Talk Tuesday, more implemented into my channel. I've got the kitchen table talk where I really want to do some other, you know, deep discussions, but kind of the same vein of real talk. Okay, real talk. So that's where this is going. But yeah, so I don't like giving people power over me. I don't. I'm still sipping my little tea here. I am better, but you know, it's that time of year. But yeah, so I don't want to give power and all of that. Also, when it comes to workplace relationships, those can be tricky. And even in personal, real life relationships, you can have a circle of people in your circle. But if that person has someone that is outside of your circle, you know, like the subset, you may not be interacting with this person, but this person is, and then it gets to be complicated, which is why I try to always keep my little circle small. And I like it like that, because at the end of the day, if something collapses in terms of friendships or relationships, I've always lived my life a certain way that if it collapses, I will still remain loyal to the person who may have betrayed me. And I mean loyalty as if that person has entrusted me with deep secrets, that's over and done with. I'm not going to go out and blab. But there are people who will, oh, well, we're friends no more. Well, let me go and tell this. My situation is I shut it down. Okay, that relationship is over. But it's not for me to go and say, you know, now that I'm, you know, feeling some kind of way about the past friendship or relationship, that now I've got to go and damage you. I move on. And I recently had a situation in my life like that, but you know, I was able to, you know, work it out. And like I said, I shared with the individuals involved, hey, I'm not mad at you. I am not mad at you. But in another part of that situation, there is someone that is so angry with me at this very present that if something happens to me, that person probably did it because they were that angry. Is it worth it? No, absolutely not. Was I within my rights of whatever? Absolutely. However, sometimes people do not want to be on the other end of what they give out a whole lot of times. You know, they can give it, but they can't take it. But that's neither here nor there. But it's all about Tough Talk Tuesday, okay? So if you've ever had some experiences, whether it's workplace, family, personal relationships, friendships, whatever, it can make you feel some kind of way, but you got to always find a way to get back to center and not let anything have power over you or anyone have power over you. When it comes to YouTube, I've been out here for a while, since 2007, I think. It's when I probably first started posting on my original channel, hair, creative, whatever, you know, creativity videos, hair videos or whatever. Not even videos, y'all. I was doing pictures of my hair because most of us had come over from a photo sharing website called Fotki, F-O-T-K-I, and it was pictures that YouTube had not even started yet. So everything was visual, and you could, like I told you in other earlier videos, you could get organic, natural views from other YouTubers, even if it was a picture slideshow, because people wanted to see hair. And then comes video that, oh wow, it transformed everything. But what changed a lot of the landscape for me of YouTube was the competition, which may or may not be related or directly related to money. And you know, some people say that money is the root of all evil. I don't believe that, because I love me some money. You can't do nothing too much without money. So I don't put that power on money. I love to shop. I love to do things, but I also like to give back and help others. Now, when I do those things, it's not for me to shout about it. I like to do things in secret and private. You know what I mean? So you're rarely going to catch me tooting my horn about what I do. Now, I do donate to some scholarship, you know, funds and my professional things that I do. But in terms of personal relationships, to each his or her own. But it's just not my thing. I like to do things that make my heart feel good. You know what I mean? But everybody's different. And then my principal had a conversation with me recently, and he said, hey, everybody is not you regarding another situation. But, you know, while some things don't bother me that get people up in arms, I've learned, because I'm told y'all I will be 5-0 in August of this year, God willing. So I don't let things bother me. I don't have a whole lot of gray hair. I don't have a whole lot of wrinkles. And I was out today at lunch, and I was wondering what took me so long to go to Joann's to get the fabric for the upholstery. What took so long for the Kentucky Fried Chicken people to make my chicken tenders and to get my stuff ready for my other two coworkers who wanted something back from lunch. But I always step back and say, well, what is the lesson for this? You know, for me. Lo and behold, I'm over in the corner getting some the beverages that came with the order at Kentucky, and a former coworker, hey you, I recognize the voice, but you know, you don't want to be assuming somebody is talking to you. And I just looked around, and it was one of my favorite past coworkers, and we had a great conversation. So it was for me to be all up in Joann's fabric, looking around, being delayed in the line, being delayed in Kentucky, and not going through the drive-through, so that I could have that exchange with one of the most positive, influential, amazing male coworkers that I've ever experienced. This guy is all about his business. He's an Air Force man, an alpha man, my fraternity brother, but that's neither here nor there. He is just an amazing stand-up guy, and it was for me to see him in order to continue to recharge, you know what I'm saying, that energy, because you can feed off of positive energy or you can feed off of the negative energy. I choose the positive energy. It's easy to lull over into the negative energy because it is so draining, and it's so easy to just get caught up in that dark place. But for me, I need light. I like things to be happy. You know, you can see people sometimes, they come into a place or building or restaurant or somewhere, and they're just grumpy. Perfect example. I went into Dollar General the other day to get some little household things, and I walked in, you know, to get my things, and I saw the little cashier lady. She was mugging me. I'm like, okay, whatever, lady, but maybe it's just my imagination. So I finally get through the line, because the line was long, my couple little items, and you know, I said hello. The girl said nothing. Now, I feel like if you work in customer service, even if you're having a bad day, if a customer says hello to you, even though you should be the one saying hello first, you should at least acknowledge the person. It's like she had an attitude because she was working. I don't know if I looked like a lady of leisure, if I reminded her of somebody or what, but that was not my problem. I did not let it deter me, but I did not, you know, continue to try to engage with her, because I am that person that will put my, you know, boundary gate back up. You're not going to do me. I'm not going to be ugly, but you are not going to, you know, affect my day. As Sharon, she's so fabulous, like to say, you know, I'm not going to let you dictate my mood, okay? But yeah, y'all, so that was just, customer service, you're supposed to be happy. Even if you're not feeling it, get you a new job. If you don't like it, get a new job. When I get tired of being a librarian, being pulled from upholstery, shelving books, filming, I got to put my camera in my bag, y'all, because I got to do some project. See, won't he do it? I've got to put my camera in the bag for tomorrow because I'm helping our STEM teacher film a video for something that they need for next month. And that's what I'm talking about, y'all. My job is so complex. Now, I could do it one way or another. I could just go to work and try to be a librarian and just, but it just becomes another animal because I am creative. So in my job, I am able to do, creative things that end up helping the building, helping my school to look good, which in turn helps me. But I don't do it for favor. But, I am a Christian and, it just helps me in the end. Doing good, putting good out, I get an abundance of love and appreciation and good coming back my way, whether it's not from the original source that I give, but in another way. You know what I mean? So it just depends. My life is so balanced right now. It wasn't always this way because sometimes I could be, with that prosciutto knife slicing and dicing, honey. But, you mellow out. And I have. And I can appreciate that. But when I was getting back with my coworker, he was telling me, I was telling him, child, I found out that I could take early retirement at 55. And if I'm turning 50, that means I got 5 more years to work that I can take early retirement. And if I could tie a knot and hold on, in 10 years, I can fully retire from my school district. Now, mind you, I have never thought about retirement. Retirement sounds like some foreign cuss word to me because it just seems so far off, and being in education, as I know a lot of you guys are, some of you are, Alethea and Dion, y'all are out there, Curly Key, y'all understand that every day is different. The way I survive being in public education, always having been in an urban area, someone asked me, well, how do you make it? In my mind, when I get in my car, I'm not going back tomorrow. I quit, if I've had one of those kind of days. But the alarm clock goes off. God wakes me up and lets me go back and do it again. And so here I am with possibly 5 to 10 years to retire. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely hilarious to me. So my coworker was like, you don't look, over 25 or some number he pulled out. But I'm like, okay, well, thank you. Well, what do you do? I'm like, well, I'm up in here. I'm eating meat. I'm eating fast food. So that is not it. So my secret is living life, I won't say uninhibited because I do have some inhibitions. And I've told y'all, even with this video thing, I've held back. But, it is my plan, as my promise to my BFF, to, engage in different types of videos with you guys. And I talk with my hands. So, yeah, it is what it is. But what I really want to do in this video was talk about YouTube. But I think I want to do a dedicated video because my sister-in-law referred a lady to me, hey Phyllis, who wants a YouTube video. And I've done them in the past, but I kind of want to do a 2019, my opinion one. I am not the guru. I am not the end all be all. Long time ago, somebody used to call me Mother YouTube. I'm like, that was hilarious to me. But whatever I want to know about, I study and I try to understand it. Now, did it help my channel? I didn't grow to 100,000 subscribers on any of my channels, and I've seen people do, achieve that level of greatness, YouTube greatness or success, you know what I'm saying, in a short order. Does it make you feel some kind of way? Honestly, sometimes, because you're like, well, man, what do I gotta do? But some things I don't want to have to do. I don't want to have to give up a part of myself. In the past, I have been a part of, what was it called? What was that thing called? If you've been here long enough, you know what those things were called. A network that was not in my best interest. And I won't say which one it was, but you all, if you know, you know. And all of them are pretty much the same. They want a part of you. Anytime you're trying to grow in life, whether it's YouTube or whatever, somebody wants something from you, they're taking. And it was not a good fit for me. They did not help my channel. I was doing better without them. I didn't need the royalty-free music because I had already purchased music. I already had, you know, everything that I needed. But I thought that the network would help me to grow. All they did was be the middleman and take from me. So I don't even know if they're still in business. You know, now there are probably other types of things that come and want to own you. But I feel like that was not a good fit for me. And because of that, I know that it made me a target of people who felt some kind of way, and I'm okay with that. I know that my channel was attacked in certain ways that I won't say right now because it's not necessarily the YouTube video. But you know, when you have people who feel some kind of way about certain things, you know, it is what it is. And when you work hard, you're gonna have people who are gonna be detractors and haters, and we're like, well, why does this happen for this person and not for me? I've always been one who, I just keep my focus on me. And if it works out for me, great. And even if I can reach and help somebody else, that's what I've always done. When I was doing YouTube tips videos and any types of tech videos, my mission is to always be helpful. Now, you still have people in life who it's all about them. Me. It's all about me. We have to coexist with all of these people, but I'm just thankful that I am able to keep, you know, my wits about myself, my sense of humor, my ability to love unconditionally and to be forgiving when things don't go well. Okay. So how long is this video? Ooh, 20 something. Anyway, y'all, but I just want to just pop on and just do that to just woosah for myself. You know, I've lost literally to death people in my life, former co-workers, family members, friends, you know, associates that are no longer on this earth, celebrities that I love, Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying, and just other people that, but those names just come off right away, Tupac, that I just felt like were geniuses in their time, and poof, they're gone. But their music lives on. But it's just like, wow, these people were able to do certain things regardless as to how they live their life, whether people approved it or not. They were able to leave behind a body of work, whether it's an actor or an actress or whatever. Yeah, you know, it just reminds me that, you know what, no matter what, you got to do you. You know what I'm saying? So life is short, and so coming up on 50, I'm halfway to 100. Okay, half 100. So it's like, it just puts, for me, it puts life in perspective. I want to always do good, treat people nice. You know, like I said, sometimes I'll pull that prosciutto knife out and poke you back if I need to, and if I have to, you know, I'll go all in. But I try to keep her at bay, because when she gets out, she does not know how to go home. So I like to leave her back, and I won't tell you what her name is, but you do not want her out. So, but I'm human, okay? But yeah, YouTube can bring out the best or the worst in people, and I look for the best in people. I want to, like I said, be helpful and do things. A lot of channels that have grown fast and quick, it just seems like it was overnight, and they've got this big machine behind them. It seems like they don't answer comments, you know, or they've got a team that does things for them that no longer seem human. Now, I don't know if that's part of the magic of the facade of the big YouTuber, or if that is just the way it is, being someone with, you know, 50, 60, 70, 100,000 million subscribers. I don't know. But my hope would be I could always remain right here. You know, one of my favorite president, Barack Obama, he just seems like a man of the people. That was my grandmother's president for life, okay? But I just like to always remain humble and have humility about myself. And I just hope that others will also feel that way about life and change to a different perspective if that's not where they are, because life is can be short and precious. I don't want to live a long life and be unhappy. I would take the short life and be happy than a long miserable life, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna come back with a YouTube tips video directly and designated and with my notes and everything. I'm gonna do the direct upload because I don't want to edit. I love doing it on my phone, and whatever happens, if I stutter, mess up some words, I'm human. I like edited videos because I do love video editing. It's part of my degree and things that I enjoy. But these days lately, it's easy to do a direct upload. And I think y'all know how to do that. Either you do it in your phone by clicking the video button and then going into the YouTube layout and then clicking, upload, or you can go live. I wanted to go live tonight, but I wasn't sure if it was going to stutter and buffer, and I did not want this video in the playback to be all raggedy. While I am not concerned about everything, I do want nice videos out that are, good quality. So, yeah. YouTube tips, positivity, yeah. Also in supporting this past month, Black History Month, I have really come forth and shared a lot of my purchases from Black-owned businesses. Let me say this. I know I don't have to, but I will. As a Black woman in the United States of America living in the South, being pro-Black does not mean that I am anti anyone else. I will still support companies that have, good reputations. It doesn't have to be a Black-owned business, but where I can, absolutely, I am. But sometimes people feel like when you are supportive of your own, okay, it does not bring or equate to being divided for me. Now, people can have their opinions, but we got belly buttons and armpits and things. So everybody got them. So it is what it is. But just choose to how loud you want to talk about it and where you're going to stand. If you're going to be easily swayed, then social media might not be for you, because if you don't have an opinion and you're going to figure out, okay, what side am I on? You can always see, and you're over here. Well, you're going over here. I don't want to be nobody's minion, no follower, no, no mind controlled robot, sheep, whatever. No, I've always liked to keep it, let me think about that. If I don't have an answer or don't want to give a response to something, let me think about it. But getting back to the Black-owned businesses, I like to support. This calendar back here is from Yes Lioness. I have recently, like I told you in the earlier video this month, become an affiliate with Yes Lioness. But for me, like I said, it's not about money. I want Yes Lioness to be the premier of beautiful artwork and t-shirts and graphics and calendars and earrings and whatever it is that she comes out with, because I just love her aesthetic. Classic Michelle, where I buy my AKA purses. I absolutely love her customer service. If I order today, within a couple of days, that package is in my house. And other companies, Garner's Garden, the toothbrush company, not the tooth. I have Coral Oral, the Black-owned toothbrush company, but also the bentonite clay, tooth powder and the mouthwash. Just a few things that I've ordered this month. But, I enjoy supporting. And this month has been just so a whole lot going on during Black History Month. But with the Oscars, coming on this past Sunday, it was such a wonderful situation to watch Regina King win, to watch Black Panther win, to watch, the costume designers that I don't know her name, but just to watch this, the guy from Mahershala Ali win for Green Book that I have not seen, that I will be ordering on Amazon. Just so many different things that I just feel happy about. You know what I mean? By that same token, where I can feel happiness about it, sometimes we, kitchen table talk, y'all, kitchen table talk, sometimes we don't support each other. And I feel like, here we go. I did not want this to go here. You can exit now if you want, but kitchen table talk part 3 within this video. Sometimes we, as Black folks, don't support each other. I know where it comes from. I can't say it's complete slavery mentality, but sort of, kind of. It's deep. It's not just one reason why. Sometimes the people are just plain haters. You know what I'm saying? I have in the past, and I think I've shared this in other earlier videos. If you're new here, you may not have heard this. But, you know, I'm always in recent videos sharing links to, like, yes, LIONESS, like I said, or other companies. Hey, it may or may not be an affiliate link. But I'm just saying, hey, this is what I'm using. This is what I like. If it's an affiliate link, I'm always going to disclose that. I'm not trying to get over on nobody. If it's from my Amazon shop, I'm always going to say, hey, it's Amazon down below, whatever. I get a commission if you make a purchase. The way Amazon works is within 24 hours. However, sometimes people feel like, well, I'm not going to support, what, not just me, but other YouTubers or people in your real life that might have referral links to online shopping stores or whatever. They don't want to support because they feel like supporting someone else is going to hurt them. I can't say that I get their concept, but I feel like that's just some haterade. It's not the way affiliate links work and referral links work. Basically, the company is giving the person who refers them, you know, a commission. That's sharing the profit with them. It does not increase the cost of the item just because the person clicks on the link. It is just a bonus or just a thank you to the person that may have put the link down below. Now, and I'll say YouTubers, some YouTubers are making a lot of money from referral links, from YouTube, Google AdSense, from being paid by sponsors of videos. So they're making a lot of money for referring products. I don't make, you know, enough money to make YouTube my full-time thing. No, but it is something that I enjoy. And I'm glad that it does pay back because, of course, it's out there. And if it's out there and available, why not be able to capitalize on it? But the problem therein, I think, becomes, again, with that new competition comes in, that if I'm not going to help this person because I'm not making any money from it. But I feel like Niecy Nash used to say this on Clean House, and a hand that is open to give is open to receive. You know, it goes two ways. So if you got your hand just, not you, but just people who are just so closed up and don't want to give, I feel like they're hindering themselves. And I will give you a personal experience, and I won't say who this person is in my personal life, and if I have in earlier videos, I hope you don't remember. But there's a person in my personal life who does not like to tip. Okay, does not like to tip, gets mad about it, even if it's not their money. They get mad when people tip, you know, waitresses or hotel workers or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? And I have to tell the person, look at here, person, this ain't your money. Look at here, person, I'm blessed because of it. You know what I mean? When I leave a tip somewhere, if I'm if I go out to the casino and a cocktail waitress brings me some water, I will give them a tip, even though the beverages are free. And yes, companies should pay workers beyond the minimum $2 or whatever an hour. I never understood or liked the wages and tips type situation where you pay them low based on the thought that maybe they might make some tips or whatever. However, if that is the way it is, if you give me good service, I'm going to tip you. Now, I do scale back, you know, based on the service, but I over tip. My Domino's pizza man that comes to my job within 20 or 15 minutes, he comes, or they be fighting for my order because they know I am going to reward them because I don't want to go out, or I can't go out to get lunch. But yeah, this person in my life gets stark raving mad about, you know, people who sometimes leave tips. So I told the person, look, why don't you try it and see how your life is enhanced? It might make you feel better. But this is someone who has worked hard for everything they have. So I understand the mentality of, I ain't got no money to give away to blah, 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 blah. But sometimes the focus has to be shifted to be able to be made to understand. So I try to share with the individual that, hey, this money that I'm sharing with this person is going to help this person. Yeah, they might can go find them a new job that pays more, but maybe they can't. And I'm here, and this is the way it is. I'm out in the service industry. I'm going to leave a tip. If you don't want to leave a tip, stay at home and cook for yourself, and don't go out there with the service people where you're supposed to leave a tip, you know. Anyway, y'all, I think this video is too long. Oh, 34 minutes, y'all. I hope that this has been helpful for you if you're cleaning up the house or doing something, because I can watch long videos, because I can be washing dishes or, you know, working on something, cleaning or whatever, and I just enjoy people that I watch that might have a long video that I can engage with, you know. But yeah, honey, I'm going to come back with some more YouTube things, because I really, really appreciate a lot of the friendships that I have made on YouTube. And sometimes I have found that people online that I have either never met or have met off from, you know, social media, YouTube, have sometimes been more supportive, whether it's financially or just, you know, friendship wise, or being a listening ear and not offering an opinion but just listening, have been sometimes more supportive than people in your real life, you know. And I don't know if it's a sign of the times or what, but you know, it's just interesting that sometimes people that you don't even know, that you've never met, that leave comments that say, you know what, or send you direct messages that'll say, hey, you know what, I appreciate this, I appreciate your long video, even if you're not getting a whole lot of subscribers or video views. Sometimes our videos are still helping other people, because sometimes people don't want to watch the big YouTuber who don't, you know, engage with people anymore. And I get it. So I'm going to continue to do me. It is not important to me that I don't, you know, get 1,000 views anymore on every video. Now, I know my videos with my AKA boxes have done, you know, better in the last times, because my sorority sisters have been watching the videos and people sharing them. But this video might not get 100 views, and I'm okay with that. If 10 people watch, that's 10 people that I've been able to engage with, you know. So I'm just over it. YouTube has changed a whole lot. And I'll go more into this later, but YouTube has changed a whole lot. Competition is ever present, because everybody can be a YouTuber. You can just pull out your phone, make a channel, and you're a YouTuber. Now the competition becomes, how do I get to monetize my videos? Oh, I don't want to monetize. Or people who monetize, oh, I don't want to support them, or whatever your vantage point is. YouTube has spoiled so many things. It's made it good, but it's made some things worse. But in terms of engagements, you know, people start feeling, well, if somebody is monetizing and earning money, you know, they feel some kind of way. But it does take money to make this thing work. You got to buy lights, you got to buy microphone, you know, you got to buy stuff if you want a decent channel. Yeah, you could pull out your little phone and your little grainy light in your car and make a video, but you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? The average person does not. But if that's all you got, hey, do it, make it do what it do. But it's all about what your intentions are. And Phyllis, I will come back with a video about YouTube only, and without all this rambling and carrying on, because you know, I'm gonna be up probably all night, because I've been asleep about 4 or 5 hours now. Well, earlier. But anywho, y'all, I thank you for watching the video. I won't even apologize for it being long, because it might help somebody, and that's what my mission is. Okay, y'all. Oh, I know. I did use the Tatcha this morning, and I washed my face and put this new makeup on. I like it. It is pricey, but this is how much I've used. I don't know if you can really see. Let's see. I don't know. You really can't see, but I used a little scraper thing to scrape it out and put, you know, some on there, because it's got like this little mark on there as to where you're supposed to scrape through, and it's supposed to be beneficial for your skin with the rice powder, rice something, whatever. But I'm going to see if it's going to help my skin, which is why I did not just pursue the elf powder putty beyond, because I'm sure the ingredients were different. I don't know, but I didn't research it as much. But I'm like, okay, this one has some good ingredients in it. The rice powder, people using rice water on their hair. So I figured, let me just get the one that's got the decent ingredients or whatever in it, and we'll see. So I'm gonna see. But I did notice when I applied my makeup this morning and when I put it on just a few minutes ago to come on for the video to look decent, it was a smoother application. It did feel smooth. Now, whether it's a silicone that's in there or not, I don't know. But this thing claims to put a barrier between your skin and the makeup and stuff that you put on. I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. We'll see. But anywho, that's that. I'll come back later and give you some full thoughts about it. Oh, okay. Lent is coming up. You know, I'm a Christian, and I always give up something, and I'm thinking that it might be YouTube, so that I can get some other things. I've really been coming on frequently. It's been beneficial for my channel, but I want to get back to, you know, focus and center and just chill. So I might be giving up YouTube maybe after the 28th, which is, I'm going to have to make that YouTube tips video coming up really, really soon, because I kind of want to take March off, even though Lent doesn't start until I think maybe March 6th, I think, or something like that. But we'll see. But I kind of want to wrap it up. You know, I wanted to do the YouTube tips video. I kind of want to do this little Tough Talk Tuesday video, so I got that out the way. I don't know, but YouTube. I may still be doing other reviews online, but just YouTube dedicated or something. I just need to cut it all out and rest, okay? Because I'll be honest, I've been pushing myself to do all the work that I do at work, to come home, to come in and do a video, and it's a lot. So I need some rest, y'all. I gotta stay looking tight for 50, okay? All right, guys, I'm gone. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Oh, let me use my little cutoff thing, remote. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you probably tomorrow. All right, bye, y'all.